Legends, how we doing? Bit of a different video style today, but gonna be a bit of an informational type of video to show how I learn, or basically gonna show you guys how you can learn a stage without knowing it, come to get a bit of an idea what to expect, how to try and remember what it is in the stage, and potentially get a good time. So my last poll on YouTube is a Group A is what you guys want to see. So we're in Subaru GC8, man. We're in Greece. Posidonia, I believe is how you pronounce it. One of the new DLC stages that was with the Havarti DLC. So basically we're starting at the top of the mountain, coming back down to the midway point somewhere. I don't really know where, but potentially should be pretty cool, man. Don't know what we're going to place, but it's just, yeah, we're just going to see how we go. We're going to learn it as we go, man. Vehicle setup. So what I've done just a bit of a rough in basic tune. So this is what I tend to do with most cars, but run through it quickly. That's the alignment settings there. Differential, I haven't touched differential at this stage, but I may later on, depending what the stage feels like to me. The damping, I've just gone -1 on everything there. Braking, now I always get the same braking force. It's a 2.9 or in that range. Always 62% for the brake bias, and always handbrake force for me. I use maximum. If you want a handbrake that actually works, you don't want some lazy, freaking half-assed, you know, crap. Spring setup, this is what I've gone here. Pretty low for this one, but off memory, I don't think there's too many big bumps or jumps in this stage, because I've done the straight forward section going forward, obviously, but the reverse stage completely new. So we're just gonna have to go how we go by feel is the best way I describe it. With that, gonna get into the stage. I usually want to do a running stage on my first side-in lap. In real life it's called a recce, but I call it a side-in lap. I usually use a hood view. I can get a bit of an idea how the car's going to react and where it's going to place and stuff. So that's the idea here. Obviously we don't need gloves because we're not going hectic. Alright.
Slight left, slight right, 230.
We're going to have a bit of pace here. But obviously we're going to back off a lot around the corners when we get home. Okay, so straight away, that's a bit of a deceptive corner. It falls away, so let's remember that. Remembering where we land in the middle sets us up for this next corner, which potentially you could stay in fifth or we'll see. That's a bit of a G out there. So that's going to be an interesting one. We'll have to remember that as we come into that corner, we're going to have the car a lot straighter than we did then. That's the key for that one. Now, we'll hold 4th gear for this. I think 4th will be fine. Right over crest. Yeah, you have to remember that's an aggressive dip, so keep that one in the memory bank. That's going to come up real quick. Okay, that tightens up really quickly. Alright, so that tightens really quick as well, so it's actually 2 right. That's very tight as well. First X is red because I did one of these earlier, but my recording didn't record, so obviously you want to be a voiceover. So that tightens. Alright, watch that switch back there, that'll catch you out. Getting some pretty good data here. This would be one you'd probably hold in second flat out. Square left here. This is definitely a first gear, so we'll have to remember that as well. What I'm basically doing is I'm remembering stuff, and usually when I do this stuff, I actually speak out loud and tell myself what I'm thinking about at the time. And it helps me remember that little point in time. It just helps me a lot. Alright, that goes, so it's 2 left into an aggressive. That's going to be a handbrake entry, remember that one. Tightens 2. Now remembering that tightens 2 around the midway point, so that's going to be a handbrake as well. That falls away with a no camber as well, so that's going to be really watch your exit speed on that one. Just testing the handbrake there. Okay, so that handbrake section there, we know we can hold second gear. This section seems to open up very wide. I reckon we can probably hold a pin Till about here, we'll back off. That G out. Yeah.
Late 3 left.
Just for that pitch point just there, we're going to back down a gear.
Into 5 right. Half
Another G
long,
out section
60.
here.
Turn hairpin right.
Hairpin right.
And 2 left.
Now we see on the
40.
right hand side of the screen there was a rock on the inside of that, so we'll have to watch out because it's going to obviously pick the front right up. That'll wreck our run. Second, I reckon we could hold a second for that one. One left.
Crest at 80.
In third gear here, remembering that.
Open hairpin right.
Alright, this section is going to be fast.
4 left. Half long tightens 140.
Titans 4. That bank saved us. So I reckon we'll back down into third gear for that section.
Slow.
One
And
right.
6
If we
left
come into that into
crest,
second,
30. 3 right short.
a slow second might be
Into 6
okay.
left in 100.
Stay in 4.
5
A
left.
slow 4 because the guardrail's on the right. Remember that.
You're right. 30.
Gonna be a
Square right
handbrake.
short. 60.
But that's going to be a handbrake entry because if we reverse a bit here, I'll show you what's happened. We're going up the hill there. But we've carried pace across this section here, and at the last section, it dives down into the right. So we really want the car to be already sideways when it gets to that G-out section, because the G-out section is going to actually catch the car and give us more grip once the suspension compresses down. So a handbrake entry into that would be what I'll be doing for that.
Caution. Tighten square.
Titan square.
Into slight right over crest.
Okay, that Titan square off
Into
a
3
4
right
left.
short.
That's going to be a very tricky one to remember.
Into 2 lefty.
Handbrake entry into that.
3 right.
Might be the same case
half
there.
long, 90.
That falls away as
2
well,
left,
so
half long, tightens 1 and 5 right. Into 2
wow, a
left.
lot of these corners fall away, so
40.
usually a good tip if you're losing, you get an oversteer
3
like that.
Tightens into 3 left.
Understeer, sorry,
half
is I
long,
tap the throttle
into 2 right, 30.
and it unsettles the car backwards and forwards like this,
Hairpin
and it can
right.
eventually dig in and get a grip of the front wheels. What's this going to be here?
Water splash into turn square right, short, into 1 left, and 5 right, tightens. Water
Yeah, so that's a
splash,
handbrake
40.
entry into that one as well.
Finish, and 3 left to stop.
And then across the line. So now we're going to run back to the service area. I'm going to change a couple of things here in the setup. First thing we're going to change, we're going to get the differential this time. But first thing we're going to do is a front LCD driving lock. So the less that you have actually improves cornerability. So I'm going to go just 1 tick down. Actually, I'm going to go 2 ticks. I'm going to go 30%. I'm going to be a bit aggressive with this. LCD braking lock, we're going to leave that. Front LCD preload. So I think we're going to just bump it up by 1 tick there. Center vicious differential. So I'm thinking I'm going to actually tick this up by 2. I'm going to do 12. I think that's kgf, kilograms. I don't know. Let me know in the comments what that actually stands for. That's an interesting one. Kilograms of force, maybe? I don't know. I'm going to leave that at 100%. 100% rear LSD preload. I think we need to get up by just 1. We're not going to get crazy with this one. Now the gearing. We did notice a lot of those corners are very, very close together and very hard hitting. So I'm thinking we're going to reduce the overall final drive first. So it was at 200. I think we just go to 185. I'm actually thinking we're going to leave it as that. I think that may be okay, but we're going to do a few runs. Yeah, no, I'm going to leave it. I'm happy with that. Okay, now what I would do typically, I'd do another run of this. I'd actually add more pace in, remembering those key points that we talked about earlier. There's a lot of them. So honestly, in this sort of time trial, I'd expect to do this run at least, honestly guys, I'd reckon 15 to 20 times is what I'd probably do with this, because there is a lot of stuff to remember. But so I'd go in for there's a few more practice runs, each time increasing the speed a little bit here and there, just trying to really lock in and remembering those key points and a lot of those entry points, because a lot of them were shooting downwards into a corner, so you already want to be just locked to get into that, to really make the car get all 4 wheels of sliding grip. Because my driving style is a lot looser, but as I'm sliding, I don't need as many brakes because it's already reducing the speed with the wheels digging in on the edge. So that's one little tip how I drive. Gonna cut to my actual run, see what time we can even get on the leaderboard, and then we'll take it from there.
Starts 50, slight left, good luck. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. 50, slight left, slight right, 230, slowing. Turn, leave 3 right, tightens. And 5 left, 40. 3 left, and 6 right over crest, 100. Slight left, into jump, keep middle, and 6 left, 40. 4 right short, 70. Slight left, slight right. Into early 5 left, 60. Short, 5 left, 5 right, 70. 3 left, over bump, 80. Slowing, slight left, 50. Caution, right over crest, and open hairpin left, tightens, 30. 5 left short, 40. 4 right, opens and tightens. 1 right, half long, 50. Slight right. Into 3 left, opens, and 2 right, very long, opens and tightens. 3 right, and 1 left, half long, opens, and 1 right, sharp. And 2 left short, 100. 3 right, and slight left, tightens 2. Into 3 right, into 3 left short, 30. 5 left short, 50. 4 right short, 40. 5 right, and 3 left, tightens. Into 4 right short, tightens, and 3 right, into 2 left. Into 4 right, tightens 3. Into 2 left, half long, 40. Crest. Into 4 left short, into 2 right, half long, tightens, and 2 left, long, opens. Into 3 left, 40. Caution, 5 left short. Into late 2 right, half long. Into slight left, 90. Square left, half long, and 2 right, long, 50. Late hairpin left, 40. 1 right, opens, 60. Caution, crest, into 3 right short, tightens, into 4 left, 40. 5 right short, 30. 2 left, opens, and sudden hairpin left, into slight right, 80. Caution, 4 right, tightens 2, 40, crest. And slight right, 60. 4 right, half long, 100. 4 left, tightens, 40, hairpin left. Into 3 right, long, tightens. Into slight left, into 3 right, 90. 4 left short, into right over crest, 120. 6 right, long. Into slight left, and 6 right short, 40. 4 right short, and late 3 left, long. Into 5 right, half long, 60. Turn hairpin right. And 2 left, 40. 1 left short, 40. Left over crest, 30. Crest, and 5 right short, and left over crest, into slight right, and 2 left. Keep in, 80. Open hairpin right. And left over crest, 50. 4 left short, into 6 right over crest, 130. 4 left, half long tightens, 140. Slight left, 50. 3 left, slowing, 40. Left over crest, and late 1 right, half long. And 6 left over crest, 30. 3 right short, into 6 left, caution, 40. 3 left, keep in, 100. 5 left, tightens, 120. Caution, 5 left short, and 7 square right, 30. Square right short, 60. Slight left, 30. 3 right short, and 4 left, very long. Caution, tighten square. short into 2 left, opens, and 1 right, long tightens, 80. 3 right, half long, 90. 2 left, half long, tightens 1, and 5 right. Into 2 left, long, opens, 40. 3 right, tightens, into 3 left, half long, into 2 right, 30, hairpin right, into slight left, 200, slowing. Water splash, into turn square right, short, into 1 left, and 5 right, tightens. Water splash, 40, finish, and 3 left to stop. Okay.
Okay, with that stage, man, honestly, I was feeling pretty good. I reckon I could probably make up maybe 2, max 3 seconds. I was pretty clean and consistent, though the mid to end, I did pick up a bit of some bad habits for the wrong gear choice, clipping some rock barriers, and honestly, so it just is what it is. Let's see what we got in the leaderboard anyway. It felt fast. So we got second place actually, which is pretty awesome. First place is a 5-minute 59.7. We got a 6-minute 01 4.7. So a second 0.7 behind first. I'm stoked with that, honestly. But like seriously, with the amount of attempts that I've shared with you guys, how many I've actually taken so far, like you got to really just question yourself and say like, how much do I really go? How many attempts do I actually have at this? And like, you know, is it really worth it? Like for me, I'm happy with a second. Like that's fine. I know I could probably make up that time and get a first place on this, but at the end of the day, man, you guys will hear me say it in comments or whatever, streams, videos, whatever. Smiles per mile is the goal, and for me, I had a freaking blast for that one. So if this video helped you in any way, shape or form, consider a like. Subscribe if you like rally content. I'm pretty passionate about that. The majority of my content is rally stuff with a bit of sim racing just splashed in there. But if you enjoy this type of stuff where it's just a little bit more of a bit of a behind the scenes, or maybe just a bit of a information type of session of how I read a track and pick up what I need to remember, or tuning and just general stuff in like that, just let me know down below if you want more just general tip videos or, you know, explanation videos, just stuff like that. I'm happy to do it. I'm honestly happy to share my knowledge, even though it's not that much, but with anyone who is trying to get better at sim racing or, you know, setups, anything, I'm happy to share with you guys. So just let me know down below if you enjoyed it. And with that, we'll close it out. So have a good day, a good afternoon, or a good night, and I'll catch you in the next one.